Ow! Ow. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the river. Here we are, in the flame and the flood, creeping towards our inevitable salmon-soaked death. This is, my 100th time running into something, it feels like. Just when I feel like I've got the hang of this, the steering here, the moment that feeling passes, I am doomed. So, cruising along here. Hoping to avoid rain and black wolves. And that's really the name of the game here. It did just occur to me that the title of the game, The Flame and the Flood, might indicate, at least in a small way, how we ended up on the river in the first place. This might be your post-apocalyptic kind of thing. The world's flooded sort of thing. I in fact, now that I'm saying out loud, that is so obvious that I feel kind of stupid, having just come to that conclusion. Done a little research. Picked up some mulberries. That had to be impressive. If I could have seen that a little closer up. Let's see what I can do. Let's hop out, grab some shit, and go, dog. Because you and your fucking heroic tendencies just get us killed. That's a fact. Alright, what are you doing? Alright, that's a place we can light a fire. First things first. We're not doing so bad. Right now, we just gotta gather shit. We don't need to stop. Not yet. Of course, it's looking fairly empty. Of course, the one empty-looking place is the time we don't really need to stop. I would love to have been able to stop and just hang out when I was hungry or tired or wet or cold or whatever, or just feeling generally gassy. But no, it's got to be right here off the bat when everything's kind of fine. Ooh, gas bomb. That's fucking new. Jesus Christ. I can make a gas bomb? Alright, shut up, dog. Got something to figure out here. Tinder. Jerky. Traps. Gas bomb. Holy shit. Sumac in a jar. Alright. No, I thought I had it. Yeah. Okay. I feel like that might be a bug. Because I'm looking right at it. Okay, alright. Whatever you say. Searching these cars is working out nicely. These obviously flooded cars. You fucking moron. You can't... God damn it, man. You wanted to go to get your PhD in literature. And you didn't pick up the obvious title connection to... Never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just beating myself up here. This game really does have a wonderful sense of atmosphere, though, doesn't it? With the tumbling leaves and everything. On more than one occasion, I actually have gotten a little... You know, it just turned August here, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. And despite all that, just the way they've set it up between the water and the leaves sliding by, you get a little chilly. You feel that kind of chill, which is impressive. It means you're doing something right. So I'm actually really impressed by that. Fucking wolf! Fuck off! I don't need your shit, wolf. Get the yucca plants. I want it. Let me. God damn it. Get off. Fuck off. thought I was... Okay. Alright, apparently A isn't going to work in this instance. This is the beta. That's all. God damn it! Just when I was doing okay. Fuck off! Ah! Just when I was doing okay. Alright, this is the beta, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget that. Ow! Death by wolfing. Alright. The buttons, they weren't doing anything for me, so I feel like that should be pointed out. Cripes. Alright. Alright, be right back. Let's try this. Okay, we're back. This is the part of the playthrough where I inevitably think to myself, hey, Phil, you're playing a survival game here. Have you ever done well in survival games? The answer to that, of course, is no. No, I haven't. Jesus, come on. I've never done well in the survival games, but I really love survival games. Survival games, it's really the flavor of the past couple of years, particularly with early access and Kickstarter games. And when they're done well, they're done really, really well, but they aren't, it's not a common thing to see them done well. I'd argue that based on it being a beta, this is actually a game that has some serious potential for being done incredibly well. It's hard as fuck, but that's okay. You know, who am I to say that a good survival game needs to be easy? That's fine. These are the kind of games, survival games, I think the reason I love the genre so much is these are the kind of games that I would have killed for when I was a kid, that I kind of, Jesus, this is a good one, that I kind of dreamed about growing up. Games that weren't quite as combat heavy, that were a little more, I don't know if introspective is the right word, but just, there was something more to consider than shooting Nazis or something like that. And I think that's great. I think it's really great that, so, and people complain all the time that the survival genre is really, it's oversaturated in the market at this point. And that's true. I do not disagree with that in the slightest. But it is still too much of a good thing, which is better than not enough of a good thing, in my opinion. So, I'm thrilled to see this kind of stuff. I don't pick up every little survival game that comes along. When I first built the computer I'm playing this on, this is my first scratch-built computer. I built it from the ground up, and I'm really proud of it. And the moment it was done, it was nice and powerful, better than any gaming computer I'd ever had in my life. And I immediately bought up some early access games and some survival games and stuff without really knowing the full implication of what I was doing or what I had been working on. And learned my lesson pretty quick. So I'm a little more discerning these days. But, you know, honestly, this is, you know, it's still not a horrible situation. It's not as bad. People can get awfully melodramatic when it comes to survival games and early access stuff. Don't get me wrong, I think early access can really fuck with things. But, people get a little dramatic about it. Holy shit. Stone knife. Holy shit. I can build a lot of shit that I couldn't before, if you guys have been paying attention. Which, of course, you haven't. You're monsters, every last one of you. Just build some shit and dry off. So, yeah, I'm not as down on the survival genre as a lot of people tend to be. And honestly, it's very rare for me to hear someone make an argument against the survival genre where I thought to myself, that's stupid. Because it isn't. It usually isn't. Don't get me wrong, there are some stupid arguments. But honestly, people who are concerned about it generally if they're thoughtful people, if they're smart people, they generally have excellent points to bring up. But I just, you know, these kind of games, they feel like they were made for me, and I like that. Because who wouldn't like that? Who wouldn't like the idea that a game is made for them? I was really into the idea of crafting and creating things. That always excited me. The prospect of new games growing up. And it just wasn't there. The technology wasn't there. The ideas weren't there. And now we're in a place where it's there and it's too much. It is. It's too much. I understand that. But it could be worse. It could be the point where we didn't have anything at all. So, oh boy. This raft is hurting. Certainly getting the hang of it, at least. I'm getting a better idea of taking my time with this. Or rather, I guess it's not even... I guess it's the opposite. It's not really taking my time so much as it is taking my time when I can and hurrying like a motherfucker when that's not even an option. Penicillin. Holy shit, that was a nice pickup. I don't even know the extent of what that does game-wise, and I know that's a good pickup. Navigating for now. Although, honestly, before too long, if I could find a place where I can sit down and have me sleep, I wouldn't complain too much. But I think with this particular game, not stopping every 5 seconds might be preferable to... Oh, God. No, can't go that way. Might be preferable to the opposite. Thirsty. Oh, good. Good. Lightning. Man, I said it before, but I really do love the way they've done lightning effects in this game. I've been thinking of other games that this one makes me think of. And another one, I brought up How to Survive in the past, I think. Another one that it keeps coming back to for me, and I don't know if it's fully appropriate, but it's Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. It definitely makes me think of that. And I don't know, I mean, it's not a brilliant comparison because they're very different games. Brothers is much more of a clever platformer with the tank-style movement where you control two separate people, the two boys. That's really what got a lot of people's attention. This is obviously far more of a survival kind of thing. But I think it's just they both have a serious feeling of kind of... Obviously, there's the point of view. They're very similar points of view in terms of where you're looking at them from, that kind of isometric design. I don't even know if that's the right word for it. But, both of them have that going for them. But I think it's even bigger than that. There's a kind of a... God damn it. There's kind of a larger melancholy that both the games share. And not just when you're being attacked by wolves. No, there's the soundtracks, although the Brothers didn't exactly have the bluegrass kind of twang that this soundtrack has. But some of the general music has definitely made me think of that. I'm going to stop again because I've got to find a place to sleep. I'm kind of fucked if I don't. So I'm seeing some similarities between the two that I'm really enjoying. Okay, let's If I can find a place to sleep, I can dig through my shit and rearrange everything. Fuck off! I don't know completely what those crows do, but I feel like, yeah, they call the wolves. They call the wolves, don't they? There wasn't a wolf here before. I knew there wasn't a wolf. I looked all around. I was like, okay, no wolves here. We're good. And then I saw that crow, and he started going, quack, quack, quack. And there he was. Fucking wolf. I knew it. I just had this impression that that was how it worked. Why can't I, like, isn't there a way I can craft coffee or something that'll keep me awake a little fucking longer? Because it's a real shame. I've gotten this far, and I'm gonna die soon. I'm doomed. Just because I couldn't find a fucking place to sleep. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is better for me to stop everywhere. I don't know. I'm still figuring this out. Don't judge me. I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing. This is a brand new game. I'm not going to collapse just yet. Hypothermia. Good. Good. That's a start. Feeling good about that decision. Dying of hypothermia. Cool. That's a new way to die. I haven't died that way before, I don't think. I don't remember. Good. Dead. Dead. Dead.